Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. This is the July edition of the year-long collaboration I'm doing with the group that is called For the Love of Crafting and Sharing. And our July theme is called It's Getting Hot in Here. And it has to be anything about heat, summer, that kind of stuff. So I am choosing to do a 6x12 pocket page layout about when I was in New York and it was summer of 2019. And oh my gosh, the first 2 days we were there, it was unbearably hot. The third day, last day, beautiful, perfect. But the first 2 days, ugly hot. So I have these photos here. These are from actually right after we went to the Trinity Church and Cemetery. When we were done, it was only like 10:15, maybe 10:30 in the morning, and it was already like 90 degrees, and we were just sweating like mad. And parked right out front of the church on the street was a truck that did smoothies and bubble tea. So we thought, all right, that's how we are going to handle the heat, is we're going to get ourselves some smoothies while we walk to the next thing. So that's what we have here. And I've already picked out this card because I happen to have it in my stash, and it's bubble tea, and that works since it's on the sign and all that. So I'm going to use it, but I don't know what I'm going to do behind it in this pocket. I also have this. I cut this down because I want it to have a border of some kind that shows through, because otherwise it's just way too much green here. So I need to pick out those two backgrounds, and that'll get me started. So for this bottom one, I found some paper that had this cool design on it, just sort of bubbly and splattery, which I thought also worked with the theme. And the color, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close to what I need here. The only thing is that if I do this, I have no spot to journal anywhere really. So I think I may cut this down. This is a standard 3x4 pocket card, but I may cut it down a little bit so that I can fit in just another card that I might have with lines and cut that down as well, but I need to fit in something there. And then for the top, this was the other end of that paper, which had more green in it, and so I thought that would match with this. Now, when I realized I had already cut this down, I kind of came to the conclusion that I didn't cut it enough. I think I actually need to cut off more, again, just so that a little bit more of this shows and brings in more color. All right, I've cut down this quite a bit, so it's quite tall and narrow now, which I like. So then I'll have to find a card that can go here, or just some kind of little embellishment I have that has some journaling lines so that I can use that there. And on this one, I may actually have to cut this down more. It does say smoothie here, it says bubble tea here, so I could lose all of that and still show that it has both if I want that, you know, to kind of go with the card. But I'm not quite sure yet how much space I really need, because I don't know what else I'm going to do there. So I'm going to leave that one alone for now, and I'm going to work on this one. So I need to find something for my journaling. Well, I didn't find a journaling card that I liked, or a little piece of ephemera or something that would work. So I'm pulling out my circle spots here that I have, and some of them have lines, some don't. And then I have a whole bag filled with different types of tags. So maybe something in there will work. Okay, I think I have something picked out. I think I'm actually going to use both of these. I have one that's a reddish tint here that matches their smoothies. Mine was this one. And a little bit of the straw that's kind of an orangey red there. And then I have this sort of lime green, which matches the truck and the signs that it had. So I think I will kind of just overlap them like so, and then I can also overlap here and do some journaling that goes over both of these. Plus it gives the illusion of bubbles, which bubble tea on the sign and all that. So I think that's what I'm going to do for that one. Up here, I'm still not sure. I found this tag, and I liked this. It looked as if like stuff was melting, and it was splotches, and it had lines, but it's not quite the right color, and I'm not sure how I would work that in up here. I definitely have to cut the photo more. So I may see if I can find some more of these that would also work up there and just put that in somehow. But right now I'm not sure. When I went back into my stash of circle things, I have this one, which is just black and white. It doesn't have lines, which would be okay. But I do think that I'm going to cut this photo a little bit more, probably to where it says smoothie or just after the ampersand. And then I may just tuck that in and I can put some little embellishment there. I could stamp on it. I could do something with it. And then it brings in some of the black that you do see here and the writing and the bubbles here. And then it also has a similar element to here, so it looks like it matches. So as I was looking through my stash of stuff for some other things that I could maybe make work up here, I found this. It's a very, very thin wood veneer. I think it's from Color Cast Designs, if I'm not mistaken. But it says, "This is how we beat the heat." And that is perfect. And the wood tone even kind of goes with this card that I cut down and with this. So I think what I want to do is somehow layer these so that that goes across like this, and then I could still stamp or put some other little embellishment there. But that's what I want to work with up here. We'll see how I put it together. I have everything adhered down here, and then I decided to use that thin wood veneer on this photo. I had some dead space there, so I figured it would look good there. For up here though, in the same batch of stuff as this one was this one that says "so dang hot," and that's very accurate. So I think I am going to place all of this pretty much like you see here and then put that right there. It still leaves me little room for little something here or stamping, I don't know, but I like the way it works. Okay, that has all been adhered to the background paper. So now I just have to figure out what else do I want to put there, and do I want to add anything here. I have lots of food stamps, so I might go into those and just see if anything would be suitable for this. I also have a whole bin full of stuff that's food related in terms of embellishments and die cuts and that kind of thing. So I'll look through all of that and see what else I can add. When I pulled out my food stuff, I found this sticker book. And at first I didn't think there was anything in there that might really work, but then I decided to pull out some of these fruit stickers because right now I don't know what else I would use them for. And since we had smoothies and mixed fruit and stuff together, I thought that would be perfect, and the colors match pretty well. So I'm going to use some of these. All right, so I added some bananas and strawberries because I think that is what they had. It was strawberry, banana, something, I think. I know mine was mango, banana, and pineapple, I think. Don't remember for sure, but I think that's what I had. And then when I was going through the rest of my food things, I actually found this thing. I wish I had seen that first because I maybe would have arranged a little bit differently. I kind of want to put it right here to make kind of triple circles there, but I already have this, so I'm not sure if that's too much, but I really don't know how else I'm going to use that. I have no other use for it that I can see. You know, actually forget it then. Since I don't know how I'm going to use it, it's going on there. All right, there. How about that? So this one might be done. I've decided to add one more thing. These are chipboard pieces from Allie Edwards. She did a food release in 2019 sometime. I don't remember exactly when it was. But I'm going to use this one that says "so good." That's just white print on black here. And I think, where should I put it? Maybe down here, overlapping a little bit. How about right there, kind of in the middle? Yeah, I like it. All right, I'm putting it in the pocket, and hopefully that means I won't change my mind on anything else and that it's done. All right, so close-ups of everything. There's the top card, wood veneer and stickers that came out so cute, I think. And middle row, just photos, but then that extra wood veneer and the bottom pocket. So I think this really shows that it was getting hot in there and what we did about it. So I hope that meets the theme for July, and I hope you enjoyed watching.